A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Mahomes. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Jackson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This defense for the Chiefs, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. So for the Chargers, you know, it's their first meeting this year against the AFC champs. And these two division rivals, they go back to the AFL days. But this, Charles, kind of a measuring stick game, you feel like, for a young Chargers team.
It certainly is, because when you match up with Kansas City, who has dominated in recent years and feels like they'll continue to dominate for the foreseeable future, you've got to have a reason for optimism. And this team, under new management with a new head coach, and they feel like they've made some great strides in free agency in the draft. They feel like they can go ahead and start pursuing Kansas City once again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Flushed out right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Jackson. Touchdown, Justin Jackson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
7-7, our score after 1. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Back to the running game with Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start here with Jackson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This pass finds its way to Williams. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert finding Williams once more. Complete. Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Rashad Fenton, the one to bring him down.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
And Mike Williams was a 1,000-yard receiver in 2019 and had to battle through some bumps and bruises in 2020. He's known for his big plays downfield, but he also can make the dependable catch as well.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Eluding the pressure right, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And out of bounds all the way down.
We got this.
Herbert hooking up with Cook for an LA first.
And Jared Cook's been doing this for a lot of years, the last 2 in New Orleans. The Chargers turned to him after losing Hunter Henry to New England in free agency, and they made...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Joshua Kelly in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
The final adjustments taking place here for both of these squads. They're about ready for the second half in Kansas City. And for the call, we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Charger drive about to get going. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Herbert. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing, because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. Second and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This is taking him one-handed. What a catch.
And a big part of Justin Herbert's success as a rookie was having a guy like Keenan Allen to throw to. Allen's averaged over 100 catches a year the last 4 years. No matter who's throwing it, they can count on him.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Second down, another carry for Jackson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They run on first down with Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Now it's Herbert. And he whips that one incomplete there.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down. The kick by Maher is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This one taken just inside the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously went a few times and made some adjustments. Here's the Chiefs punter. For the first time this end. There, and it's a good one. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. On first down, it's Herbert. And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the fourth quarter tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy.
And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jackson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
at the
Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. Able to slither by. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mostert. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Let's go!
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Fighting through. First down and a little extra for Mostert. 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. So Raheem Mostert, remember, he established himself as a special teams guy before becoming a good runner, and he's never been one to back away from contact as he's able to run through would-be tacklers there on his way downfield. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Herbert on first down now. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That throw into the arms of Allen. 7 yards the pickup there. Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. It's Jackson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final.
Wow.
Oh my God, this one's so quick.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
Yes. Here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Bro, this game is so close, holy.
For the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
It's been a crazy game. We cannot.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be
We can't lose.
just shy of the 25.
We're not gonna lose. Come on. What do we have?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Okay.
They're down here in a one-score game.
Okay.
At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because
No.
this amount of time gives them a chance to run their
Good job.
offense, to go
That's a big loss. Big loss.
And this is what they work on.
But he
Every
fucked up.
week
He fucked up
in
big time.
practice, usually on a Friday, they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
Bro, this game is so close. Holy.
Alright, yeah. Share your screen.
Have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Yeah, bro, I watched your stream for like 2 seconds. And then I got on, because I saw you made a party.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's going to be incomplete.
That was it.
But that was a great touchdown run.
Holy. Bro, I'm so scared, nigga.
All of this, it comes down to one final.
Actually, fuck.
And just think what it's going to be, because from
Prevent.
this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals.
Mahomes doesn't have. This is too deep of a. Oh, Mary. Too. Mahomes doesn't have his X Factor, too.
Oh, he doesn't have, yeah. He doesn't have bazooka.
Oh, that's game. Oh, and he had a breakout game. He just needed this pick, and that was his breakout.
Oh, your guy?
Yep, that's game. What a game, bro.
Nice.
And he got a safety. Did you see what happened, Connor?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
I know Joey Bosa got an interception.
So he got a safety. Look back at the stream. Look back at the stream. Put it. Let me see. Got a see. Let me tell you what minute. When the score was. What the fuck? Oh shit, I forgot. So what part was it? It was when we were 17-17.
Alright, I'm looking right now.
Oh yeah. Fourth quarter. The beginning of the fourth quarter. Beginning of the fourth quarter. I fucked up there.
Bro, you came back super quick.
But then look what happened. Look, it lagged so bad for me. And I couldn't see where I was going. You saw?
Oh, yeah.
But then look, keep on watching. Look what happens.
Alright.
And the kick return. Look. On the kick return. Oh wait, like no, where I punted it to, because of the safety. Look there.
Okay.
Well, Hector got hurt. Just give him looking. It's so cool. Yo, I need to go. Good go.
Oh, is that what he's talking about? How he tried to slide?
Oh wait, when?
In the chat, he said I was trying to slide on that kick return. I knew he was going to fumble. Alright, I'm going to get off.
Yeah, me too. See you at
Alright,
school
bye.
tomorrow, baby.
Yup.